G'day, Jess. Just trying to work through this Teams for the training in a week or two's time. So what I'm hoping for is, if we just have a look at this column here, is to be able to set up teams. So one team might be the fitness department, then have another team for massage, childcare, maybe one for management, where all the management duties can go within. But yeah, set up the teams within channels. From my understanding, I've picked up inside each team, you've got to set up channels. So, for example, if we keep on fitness, I'm thinking there might be a channel for sessions for them to share activities or videos or YouTubes or whatever. Assessment problems, which I'll talk about soon, continuous improvement, and meetings. So I'd be just interested to get some feedback on you as to whether it's necessary to have the channel set up inside a team, or whether you could sort of just link off things on the actual team page. It's actually quite hard without actually playing with Teams to actually work out what it can and can't do. I've watched some videos on it, but yeah, it's bit difficult until I actually get in there. So you asked me about some of the features. Obviously, to have conversations is great, which I understand it's a bit, conversations are a bit like email or like Facebook, people talking to each other. The major benefit of this is that we get audited a lot on how people are, how we're corresponding with our staff, how we're getting feedback from the staff, how we're taking their feedback into account with continuous improvement. So this, I guess, helps keep a real record within, I guess, a team within a confined space, as opposed to just trying to look back at all the emails. The meetings features an important one. I guess we run lots of meetings, but to have the ability to actually run a meeting and then record it, then just store each month's meeting, so that if we run a fitness meeting each month, it's stored there. So if someone doesn't attend, they can actually get in and watch it. That's a really important one. Now, from what I understand is, and I've written some notes here, that the meetings feature within Teams mightn't be able to be recorded. But I also read feedback from them saying that they were looking to fix that. Now, that was 4 months ago. Now, I don't know whether it's been fixed yet and whether you can record it, but that's probably a really important one for what we're trying to achieve, to be able to record the meetings. And if that feature doesn't work, whether we need to connect into a, what's it called? Another feature like Skype for Business. That's what I'm trying to think of. So yeah, it's an important one. Then some other connectors that I thought. Apparently you can have Twitter linked into the page. So somewhere on the page you might have a Twitter feed, like on the right hand side, for example, where I might choose 5 or 6 sites or Twitter feeds that I want, like Fitness Australia, Strength and Conditioning Australia, and be able to limit the tweets and actually have them fed through as a way of providing information to the staff from relevant sites. That would be good. A big one is to have a way for the people within the team to actually log problems. So they might say, Justin, there's something wrong with this assessment task. They actually log it, which then it's listed in a list, and then it is actioned upon, and it's all recorded. Because at the moment, a problem is often someone emails me and says there's something wrong, or they tell me there's something wrong over the phone, but I get caught up in other stuff. And with Emily sort of looking to take over lots of this role, it would be good for me to just be able to say, listen, you need to log it. And then we become accountable to it. And it also becomes a good record from our compliance point of view to show that we're actually acting and continuously improving on things. So I know we've used Jira in the past, and we moved to something else called Freshdesk for Edge on Go, our learning management system. I saw that Jira was a connector, so I don't know whether it's best to use Jira for this or something different. I was hoping you could advise me on that. Project management, obviously we run a lot of projects, so to be able to run a project within a department would be really good, and for everyone to have that visibility of how it's progressing. And file sharing. Now, I'm pretty sure there's some form of project management built into Teams, or whether it might be Connector. If you could let me know what you think about that, that would be great. As I said, I'm really looking to try and draw on your knowledge, because obviously you know a lot more about it, and you might have ideas as to whether I'm on the right track and I can do it and how I do it. So that you're sort of prepared for our meeting as to these are some of the things that I'm going to want you to go through. But also you might say, listen, I'm on the wrong track. You should be considering this or that. This is what you need. So anyway, hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea. Thanks, Jace.